Andy, it's good to be with you again.
Thanks for coming to see us.
Yeah. As you know, I tried last week. I've not been busy, but you have been busy. We have to organize that a little better next year.
Yeah, next year.
As you know, I'm behind the story behind the story.
Yep, we'll try to bring in some nice weather for you next time too.
Also, I'm not that, so I don't have that much time to bother you.
Well, nice weather would be good because then you come in, you spend a little extra time. We can go out, go surfing. We can go. There's a lot of fun things to do.
Yeah. I've been able to use the time because as I'm German, I'm water repellent. So I've been out there playing, and then I took care of the humidity inside the body with all the breweries down there.
Perfect.
So I used my week very well.
Sounds
so
like
did you, as I heard.
Yeah,
from the
we're getting
releases.
a couple of last guitars done.
Okay. Last guitars with new ideas, right?
Yeah, there's once in a while. It seems like almost every year it happens, but there's certain things that we're coming out with. Go, okay, next week we'll have all the tools and everything we need in place. Yeah. But that's not today, and I need the guitar to be done today. So let's see if we can make this happen.
But you're kind of you needed both ends. You need the idea. You need your own guitar to be built by hand beforehand, and then you have to focus on how do we get this into a factory-style production, which makes it even harder.
I mean, really, any one of these instruments, when you make something, instrument's no different, I guess, but when you make something, you have two parts. You have the design and your ability to make it.
Right.
So if you can't make it, you can't manufacture it, you can't produce it at a consistently high level, then you've got nothing. You've got nothing but a good idea that might be.
Yeah, or perhaps a little custom shop with a 30 guitar output.
Yep, that's the other option.
Right.
So our guys, we do a pretty amazing job putting these great guitars together to put into the hands of musicians.
Agreed. The new idea you bought is not that new, but new to Taylor.
New to Taylor, and not new to me.
Not new to you. I had and I played at. I love it, a J45, which is the same round shoulder idea of it. And it has, especially strumming chords, a certain context to it.
It has
quality
a thing to
that
it,
you can't get with the other shapes, in my opinion.
It's true. Now, in my case, for a long time, I've been listening to old bluegrass records, folk music, the singer-songwriters. And what I notice is that the sound that I hear on records, I can't get in a lot of ways in person because it's a filtered sound. It's through a microphone, it's compressed, it's EQ'd, it's all of these things. So what I wanted to build was an instrument that had some of those musical aspects
already there.
Okay. I wanted it to be balanced. I wanted it to have a good response. I wanted it to have volume and projection and sustain, but not at the expense of any other part.
Okay.
So that's oftentimes what an audio engineer is trying to fix is let's just even this out, So I wanted that instrument. And in so many ways that's what led to the original V-Class idea. Yeah. So this guitar is about 5 years in the making now. Okay. Where I built the initial V-Class guitar was on a Dreadnought. Yeah. My second prototype was on a Dreadnought. The third one I made this shape. Okay. So this shape, it is we describe it as a round shoulder Dreadnought because I guess that's the closest thing it's similar to. But it is definitely its own set of curves and its own identity and its own shape. I mean, the waist is a little more pulled in and has some other things going on to it. But it's helping me build a sound that I haven't been able to get with another instrument before.
So it's an addition to what you have. It's not that you substitute anything.
No, it's. I wouldn't even say that it's better than, say, the V-Class guitars that we introduced last year. Yeah. It's different.
It's different.
And I think that's what music needs. That's what musicians are looking for. Is we're all
identity.
We're all as unique as our own fingerprints. Yeah. So when I look at like the Grand Auditorium guitars, to me that's a very modern sound. It has a lot of string separation. It's a very precise, high fidelity, like high resolution, vibrant sound. Yeah. That is the perfect thing for a lot of modern players.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful studio instrument. It works so well.
Mm-hmm.
It's like playing a chord on a piano,
Yeah.
where you have this beautiful note separation.
But sometimes it's a bit too prominent.
Sometimes it's just not the right personality. It's not the right flavor.
For me, it would be prominent, but
Yeah.
it's not hiding behind a song. It will always stick out.
But that's true.
So it's not.
That's
It's
true.
not that much supporting. It's trying to bring itself into the foreground.
Exactly.
Where it should just be supporting.
Exactly. So if you took that piano chord and you played it on an organ,
Mm-hmm.
like a B3,
Yeah.
all the notes blend together because of their harmonic structure.
Yeah.
That's what this guitar is doing.
Mm-hmm.
So when I play even a single chord, every one of these notes, they quickly blend together.
Yeah.
So if you're a strummer, you're a singer-songwriter, or you're a traditional player, maybe even a rocker, but that's the flavor you're looking for, the personality.
Yeah.
This is going to be right up your alley.
Cool. At the moment, in 3 levels.
Yes, at the moment we're building what we call a 317, so it's Sibelius on the back and sides with the spruce top and classic Taylor features.
Okay.
The guitar I have in my hands here is a 517, which is mahogany with roasted spruce, but it's what we call our Builder's Edition guitar, where there's a lot of other elements that are unique.
Okay.
Now, the Builder's Edition idea to me is coming from one concept of 2 ways I can make a guitar better. Make it sound better, make it feel better.
Right.
So to me, I've tried to make a guitar that feels better when I touch it. So the edges of the body are chamfered off.
Yeah.
This neck shape is different for Taylor.
Okay.
So this is a new thing. It has a compound carved neck that actually alters in profile
Okay.
from up here near the
Like a
nut.
C to a D.
Yeah, it's actually an ever
Or
so
V.
slight V,
Okay.
just a very subtle one that turns into a very round shape up here. So when I put my thumb in the middle of the neck, this is still comfortable.
Yeah.
The heel of the neck also is missing that classic arrowhead Taylor ridge because I'm looking for extra comfort when my thumb runs in there to get the last couple of notes out of it. Even the bridge is a departure from our classic Taylor design,
Okay.
where the curves fit this guitar a little better. So all of these elements come together to make an instrument that just hugs into you. These same elements are shared with our 717 model, which is rosewood on the back and sides, very similarly appointed.
Good. Also, and we shouldn't leave that out, is that you expanded the V-Class towards kind of every model, right?
Yeah, we're expanding them, introduced here at the NAMM show, into our grand concert designs, which have a lot of different interesting personalities again.
Okay.
Because this V-Class idea, it allows for many shades of guitar sound. In years past, those different shades are fairly subtle iterations, a different wood, a different pairing or something. With the V-Class idea, all those musical identities, those personalities, become more distinct.
Yeah.
They're more an exaggerated version of themselves. So there's more flavors and more types of sounds than we've ever been able to get to before.
Cool.
So it's an exciting year for us.
So congratulations again.
Thank you.
Since this kind of gets a habit to meet every year, I'm excited to hear what 2020 will bring.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
Yep.
And thank you for the time.
Hey, it's my pleasure.
And can I reserve Thursday morning, 10 o'clock, a week before the NAMM show on your calendar?
Absolutely.
Cool.
We'll do it.
Music aboard. Thank you.